Ontario, Music Without Borders, Soda Stereo from Buenos Aires. Terapia de Amor Intensiva. I just had to Google them again, and I love it when it says Soda Stereo was an Argentina rock band. And then it says, and they're playing gigs here where you can see them. So it's like they're still around. They're playing gigs in Buenos Aires in March, and also in Santiago, and then they're going to be going to Mexico in April. So just maybe they're not putting out new records, but it's nice to see that they're gigging. Really, really great band. We coming up here on deck. I've got like Love, but Cove, Pantera, but right now we got a Super. Steve, here you go. This is, I think, the one that was released Super Bowl Sunday or around this time. Here you go. It's going to be a superstar. Kid Rock with Till You Can't.
1, 2, 3. Tell your old man you'll do some largemouth fishing another time. You got too much on your plate to bait and cast a line. He can always put a rain check in his hand till you can't, till you can't. You can keep putting off forever with that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll ask someday further down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand till you can't, till you can't. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can, till you can. Now there's a box of greasy parts sitting in the trunk of that 65. Still waiting on you and your grandpa to bring it back to life. You can always get around to fixing up that old Pontiac till you can't, till you can't. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, till you can, till you can. You know, I awoke all alone one Sunday morning with this song stuck in my head. And in that moment, something or someone spoke to me. They said there was still a verse that needed to be written for this song. And to get up and write it down. There's a book that's sitting in your house somewhere that could use some dusting off. There's a man who died for all our sins, hanging from the cross. You can give your life to Jesus, and he'll give you a second chance till you can, till you can. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can. Till you can. Till you can. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can. Till you can.
funny. The song actually says that it contradicts itself. It says that it's clean. Kind of typed in clean, and then in AI said, yeah, this song's clean. And then I find the lyrics. No, it ain't. I thought I heard one of them. Yeah, it's one. I guess I'll still give it a thumbs up. I like the song. It's one F bomb, so MF bomb. I'm not gonna complain about that. Okay, coming up here we got face warning. I got Mr. Big, and right now here it is. Cub. I think it's Cub. You're listening to Music Without Borders. Happy Tuesday to everybody. It's a 3-hour show. We're still in the beginning here. Chris Rea on deck. The Apparition. I'm going to check this one out. But right now, it is Mr. Big.
Okay, we're rolling.
Star Material. Star Material Music Without Borders. Addicted to the Rush. To that Rush. Mr. Big. I want to say I actually never even heard this song. 1989. Paul Gilbert on guitars and Billy Sheehan on bass there. Um, Actually, Paul Gilbert was one of the other. I know I was talking about it the other day with Triumph. Rick Emmett was one of the guys who used to write articles for Guitar Player magazine. So did Paul Gilbert. He also had an article every month. I always look forward to his articles. I actually saw Billy Sheehan once at one of these. They have these musicians clinics type of thing. It was a bass clinic, and he was the guest host star of that thing. I was in Vienna. I got invited to. I can't remember how I even got invited to that show, but I was like, all right, I'll go check out Billy Sheehan. But it's just really, really cool guy. Very, very talented guys there. Mr. Big, awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are doing great here. Here we have another super Steve coming in. This is going to be. Hold on a second. Pink Pantheress. Okay. This is going to be a superstar. I know it. Stateside and Zara Larson. Let's check out this tune.
I'm freezing outside. My skin tight. My coat is inside. I look up at you. I tried your pain right. Oh, we're not in tonight. Tell me when's the next time I'll run into you? It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same flight. Wait at your bedside. I'm right next to you. I'm going stateside. But I'll see you tonight. Tell me how does a girl like me get into you? I don't know, you're taking like control. Never been a broke before, but I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I stay. Never met a British girl, you say. No one treats me this way. All the boys out here the same. What can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. Maybe you could be my American. You could be my American. Swedish boy over FaceTime. Oh no, opening up will make me a headline. Boost, that's my ego boost. Schedule ain't been loose for a minute. Yeah, I'm that girl I've been in. You're taking my control. Never been that broke before. Now I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I'll stay. Never met a Swedish girl, you say. No one treats me this way. Are all boys out here the same?
documentary on Music Without Borders from Hartford, Connecticut. There. Faith Warning, never heard of them before. The Apparition on Metal Blade Records. No, that was really cool. You don't hear a lot. I think it's the only band I think I ever heard of from Hartford. That's like right down the road from where I grew up in Western Mass. It's on the Connecticut River right there. It's Springfield, Massachusetts, and the next town, well, next city over down is Hartford. Saw a lot of good gigs there. 1982, the band, I'd never heard of them before. Didn't make it into my ears. One of the reasons why I love doing this show, one of the many, many reasons why I love doing this show. Cricket Pat comes in. It's talking about memory lane. It keeps our memory going here. This TV show I loved when I was a kid. Me and my brother were addicted to it. I think it was one of these Saturday morning cartoon, not a cartoon, but it was around that time and stuff. And I remember, or maybe it was a Sunday. When was the show? I can't remember it. But Land of the Lost. That was it was like the boy and the girl and the dad and their like dinosaurs and stuff. And we loved this in the 70s.
As the earth beneath the tree was a mountain through the door of time. Uncle Jack went searching and found a future life. A way to escape from the land of the lost.
A man flashback. Uncle Jack. I don't remember. I just remember there was a grown up, there was a boy and a girl, and then there was like this half monkey, half chimp, half man, half boy thing that came in. And there was dinosaurs and going through time travel, and it was just everything you loved when you were a kid. When I was a kid, that was a great one. Thank you so much, Cricket Pat. Awesome. A superstar material on Music Without Borders. Once again, first hour guaranteed. It ain't no promise. Okay, I already have all the songs lined up here. 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever. We got a bunch of tracks here, 10, 12 maybe. Let's keep on going. This is Chris Rea, really cool guy. God rest his soul. From his album The Blue Cafe. This is As Long As I Have You to Love.
You now, I feel you close somehow. Too many days so far from home, and I send my dream to you, and I will go on as long as your love, as long as I have your love. There's a long line of mornings driving down our little street. Their fancy cars are such a sight to see. Oh, they're all your best friends who knew you in the city, and now they finally brought you home to me. When you left, you know you told me that someday you'd be returning in a fancy car all the time to see. Oh, yeah. Well, now everyone's watching you. You finally had your dream, and you're riding in a long black limousine. In all the papers, all of how you lost your life. Oh, yeah. The party at the fatal crash that night. Well, the race upon the highway, oh, the curve you didn't see. Well, you're riding in that long black limousine. Through tear-filled eyes, I'll watch as you ride by. A chauffeur at the wheel, dressed up so fine. Well, I never lost my heart, all my dreams, yeah, they're with you in that long black limousine. Yeah, yeah, in that long black limousine. Yeah, 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 in that long black limousine.
Long black limousine there, Elvis Presley. Someone requested a song, and it says the Beatles Abbey Road medley, and the song is longer than my book, so I guess please request something different. Here we go, New Age Girl.
I've got a new age girl, tell us what she's like. Got a mentalist girl, does she ride a
yeah, no, definitely. I'm trying to remember. Was that from the scene where forgetting his name? Not Dumb Jim Carrey, but Dumber, the other guy, and he's with the girl, and where the scene where he gets his tongue stuck on the ski lift or around. And something like that. I can't, or who was it? It was on a ski slope, I think. That song was coming on there. You listen to music without borders. Here we got a super coming in here. This is for Steve. Jelly Roll with God, I'm Sorry.
Yeah. I messed up again. I said I'd change, but I went back. Same old road, same old trap. I knew better, still I fell. Heard your voice, ignored the bell. I wore my pride like armor plate, called my sin just my fate. Every promise I broke into was another lie I told you. I ain't here with excuses, Lord, just a heart that's torn. God, I'm sorry for the nights I ran, for the times I chose myself instead. I let you down, I know I did, but I'm back again on shaking legs. God, I'm sorry, I need your grace. I'm tired of living this way. I don't deserve to say your name, but I'm saying it anyway. I pray for peace, then fed my rage. Quote a scripture, live the page. I judge the world, ignored my sin. Pointed fingers, cave within. I said I trusted in your plan, still tried to play the bigger man. I built my throne out of control, now I'm empty in my soul. I don't need mercy I can earn, I need the fire that makes me burn. God, I'm sorry for the damage done, for every bridge I chose to burn. I'm ashamed of who I've been, but I'm begging you to let me in. God, I'm sorry, hear my plea. I'm down on my knees, desperate, weak, and forgiveness still has a name. Please say mine again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna be this man no more. I'm tired of sleeping on the floor. If you can still use broken clay, then mold me, Lord, another way. I don't ask to be made strong, just don't leave me here alone. I feel the weight begin to lift, like chains falling from my wrists. I hear you whisper, child, come home, like I was never on my own. I ain't fixed, but I believe grace is working on a man like me. If this is mercy, let it stay. I'll walk with you from here today. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But thank you too for loving me. When I don't love you, I lay my pride, my past, my shame at the foot of mercy's flame. God, I'm sorry, I'm letting go. I'm done pretending I'm in control. If this is where forgiveness starts, then take my life, take my heart, take my heart, yeah, take my heart, yeah.
super great gospel song there. You listen to Music Without Borders, Jelly Roll with God. I'm sorry, really, he's such a great singer. I tell you, that guy could read the ingredients list for anything, and it would just sound great. Okay, I think I found a version here. But how are we doing on time? This is going to take us through. I think I found a short version, or I did, but I hope it sounds good. This is Paul McCartney, Abbey Road medley featuring Eric Clapton, Phil Collins, and Mark Knopfler live. So I'm going to have to go. The other one is really super. It's longer than my book. It's really, really long. I can't play stuff that's long. It's not really fair to everybody else. But I'd like to listen to it on my spare time. So I'm glad you're talking about it, because it's something that doesn't ring a bell. On deck, I got everything. The first hour guarantee is 6, so I got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 songs are all lined up. Okay, that means the request line is closed for hour 2. You can save your ink. Okay, you can still talk about groups and all that stuff. I'm hoping that we'll get through the first hour guarantee in hour 2, and then we'll open up the lines for hour 3. But this is going to be the end of hour 1. Here we go.
Once the